Hello, my name is Lawrence Tam, and you're here because you clicked on option number two. What is option two? Option two is geared for those who are international. Okay. Now, why do I want to separate who's international? If you don't know what international, to me, it's to my reference, anyone who's outside of USA, Canada, Puerto Rico, or Jamaica. If you're out of there, you're international to me. Here's option two. Now, what does this really mean for you? Well, what this means for you is this. You're here to make some money. Now, if you were in the United States or Canada, I have a plan. I have a system. We put our teams in. We've had mass duplication. You can't avoid it on Facebook. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Many people on our team making money, but primarily, not 100% of them are in United States, Canada, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. Everyone outside, you need a new option. Okay, here's your new option. You need to be, number one, you need to be generating traffic, online traffic. Number two, you need to be generating leads. Number three, you need to be making sales. This is the process you need to have, because I don't have an offline solution for you. If there was a choice, I would always say offline. Offline is faster, cheaper, easier to digest, no tools to buy. You can go straight into it and make money very quickly. When you're international, everything offline is a little different, and plus my system can't even go over there offline. This is why I say option number two is strictly online. Strictly online. Okay? Let's focus on these three. Okay? Generating traffic, generating leads, generating sales. Now, what does this mean for you? Traffic. What I want you to do, I want you to be getting organic search traffic. That's one. Number two, personal relationship traffic. What this is if someone types something into Google, you want that traffic. MSN, Yahoo, you want all that traffic if it's organic. Now, personal, it's just people you know. And that could be people on Facebook, MySpace, LinkedIn. Personal relationship traffic, people who know you, who understand what it is. Just tell others, basically. Tell others. That's just the basic traffic to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you how to get that, but let's go into part two. Number two, you need leads. Right? Now, what are leads? Leads are basically someone giving you, at minimum, their email. See, their email is the doorway for you to communicate with them over time. Why? Why is that important? There's going to be a time when there's an opportunity for you to make a lot of money, and a lot of it depends how many leads that are of quality know you. If they know you and they trust you and they've been following you for, say, 2 years, and then you go, hey, look, you need to look at this. That person's like, oh my goodness, I gotta look at something. You sent me this email. What is it? And then they click. What does that do? It takes them to a page, which is number three, sales. But this needs to be done delicately, right? If you keep trying to sell your lead, they're gonna quit. They're like, oh, it's just a sales pitch over and over and over again. So the sales needs to be value added. It can't just be for a quick buck. You don't want the type of sale that makes you a quick buck. You want to grow your leads, who then turn into customers. So think of it this way. It's like you plant some seeds, right? But what you want to do is you want to be able to grow a giant tree, right? Now, it's going to take you time, but if you keep growing that relationship, you offer them Now, for us, it's a sale. For them, it's a purchase, but it's value. It's an exchange of goods. It's an exchange of goods, right? They give you money, they get value. If this is a continuing cycle, both parties will continue to be associated with each other. But if you keep giving them bad value, well, say goodbye to money, right? So, my recommendation is for internet over international waters, or even South America, is this. You need to be getting your traffic, you need to be generating leads, you need to be making sales, because all of this will one day come to a point, I've experienced it multiple times, come to a huge life-changing payday. Okay? The stuff here is just to kind of, keep you going, keep business operating, help you learn for free, help you run your business for free. But eventually it is going to just explode. The average time is about 1 year, all right, that I've seen. If you're good. If you're slow, let's say 3 years. Let's just be real. College takes 4 years for most. The average student takes 5 years. So a 3-year build to make something that's significant is well worth it. Now, what is significant? The system I'm about to show you has helped me make about $126,000 in about 100 days using this process. I built it, gave value, generated leads, got traffic, built it, got leads, made some sales, kept in business. And then the day came where I basically said, hey, you need to open your email. Something's coming. You got to watch this. It's imperative you understand what this is. By doing just that, I was able to make my first $10,000 day on vacation. And I do this part-time. There's no excuses and time restrictions, okay? Because if it takes you 5 years, it takes you 5 years. Do you want to make $125,000 in 90 days? Why not? You want to make $10,000 in a day? Why not? If you already make that and you don't need the money, then you don't need to be on this video. But obviously, thousands and thousands of people have been coming to my website looking for a way. How does Lawrence build his business part-time? It's leverage. It's leverage. If you can't use my offline marketing, the second recommendation is always internet marketing. And this is only for international. Why? Because I feel people who are in my country, people in Canada, they can get to the level I'm trying to get you who are international to you much quicker. Probably a quarter of the time. Maybe even a fifth of the time. Way faster for less because of the learning process and the learning curve. So what I want you to kind of go over is, look, here's time. As time goes on, here is money. When you're on the internet, if this is $0, most people will be down here for a while. We're talking 1 year, you're losing money. Maybe the second year, you're still losing money. The third year is when you start to dip up. This was my understanding from most people I've taught. The way I personally had it, I came in, my first year was when I started to just break even. Second year is when I was making about $5K, and then my third year is when I spiked and making like $50,000 now, right? So that's per month, not per year. So that's just where I get these same questions over and over and over and over again. How do I do it, Lawrence? How do you do it part-time? It all comes down to leverage. And what do you want to leverage? Here we want to do leverage. You want to leverage a system. You want to leverage a system. So this system is a box, okay? And you're here, and you're controlling this box, okay? You're just basically manipulating this box, shaking it, shuffling it, pushing it this way, whatever. This box is a system. And your goal is to manipulate this box. What happens is what comes out is money and leads. What you put into it is traffic. So if you were following this, your traffic is organic search engine traffic, like from Google, Microsoft, Yahoo, search engine stuff like that, Facebook, organic searches, or people you've told on the internet through social media, through Twitter, through Facebook. Okay, that's what comes in here. This doesn't really matter what this is because you are going to use the system. You're going to use a system that works. That works. So you take this system and you manipulate it, drop in traffic, and leads and money come out. Leads and money come out. Leads and money come out. If you keep doing this over and over as that cycle comes, then you focus onto a day where you basically skyrocket. At that point, it's your launch. I like to think of it as a launch. You basically build, boom, you explode. Now, the average person does not do this properly. Why? Because the average person wants to build their own system. And the average person will fail. The majority will fail. Why? Because the average person has not made money yet. How do they know what works? How do they know what system works, right? And then other people use systems that perform poorly. Why? Money doesn't come out, or leads doesn't come out, or both. Okay? So, what I want you to do, I want you to focus. Here you are. All right? You're on your computer. You understand. If you want to copy what I'm doing, if you want true leverage, you need to use systems that work. And the systems are generally going to do two things. Number one, it's going to convert. Number two, it's going to train you. That's it. If this relationship works, your exchange for this is you pay them a monthly fee. All right. If you can get it for under $100, you're basically just the luckiest person on earth, because systems that work are expensive. Why? Because obviously if they work, the person who created it is making a lot of money. All right. But if they're going to retail it and give it to you for your usage, for you to keep the leads, it's very expensive. So I say anything under about $300 a month for a system that works, I'm all for. I'm all for. You get your leads, it converts, you make money, and you get some training, right? And it's all that's a package. It's all that's a package. So if that is the case for you, you're an international person, you can't use my offline marketing, you can't use it in USA or Canada or Jamaica or Puerto Rico. I want you to click below. Let me take you somewhere where I have made significant amount of money, over $125,000 in 100 days, part-time. And the system doesn't cost anywhere near this amount. All right. The idea is I want to be able to keep you in business long enough, because why? Most people take anywhere from a year to 3 years to really just blast off. It takes them that amount of time. It doesn't help anyone if I want to be able to groom you to doing what I do. I need to make sure you stick around, which means you're converting, and or both, you're getting your training needed to grow. Remember, the average college education takes anywhere from 4 to 5 years, and they're only making, on average, coming out about $50,000 per month. Sorry, per year. I want to help you make $50,000 per month, but it's gonna take you some time. All right, and I don't want to get into the thought that get rich quick. It is get rich smoothly. Right, not get rich quick, just get rich smoothly. And if you can do this properly, we will one day be on a beach sipping Mai Tais, and we're gonna be saying, hey man, it was worth it. And you can give me a hug at that point. Okay, click the link below. It's going to take you to a process of where you need to understand. This is where, if you want to make that decision, it needs to be made now. It can't be made the time you need it. If you need the money next month, you're tough out of luck. You're probably going to need to get another job. But if you know, okay, baby's coming, okay, I'm about to head into retirement, okay, I have 4 years before my parents kick me out, whatever it may be, you need a process to get in there and get something that converts, trains you, and that is where you're going to be, where you can take a smooth ride before you just freaking blast off. You just want to blast off. I'm going to show you how I do it. But let's just take the fundamentals now. Convert, get some leads, get some traffic, make some sales, get trained. All under, way under $300 a month. Click the link below. Can't wait to see what you do so I can learn from you. Thanks.